everyone, welcome to the 1st of December. Today we are the Grinch.
Merry Christmas. Oh God.
So I have made a nose Grinch prosthetic piece and I will eventually be doing a video on how to make these prosthetics, but I made this one myself, and you have to make sure the edges are quite thin when you stick it on so you can't see it once it's sort of been painted into the face. Now I'm using spirit gum, which I bought from preciousAboutMakeup.com, which is Pam, and you just have to tap it to activate the stickiness of it, and then you'll be able to apply it to the skin and it will adhere to the skin. And Brandy was feeling a little bit left out, so she came up to say hello. So keep pressing it onto the skin, make sure it's all firm and nicely in place. And I'm going to start using my green aqua colour activated with water. And I've just got an old 190 MAC foundation brush for this, and I'm just applying it all over. Just make sure the coat is very opaque. And when I breathe through my nose, the prosthetic keeps moving. So I'm going to Pritt stick my eyebrows to make sure they're really thin to the skin. You can't sort of see any hair once you put paint over it. Just use a brush to actually pull them back towards the skin as well and layer over another amount of Pritt stick. And then you're good to paint straight over them. Using my black aqua colour and my angled brush, I am literally just creating the lines down by the cheeks, and I will come back later and smudge these out with some eyeshadow. The line down the nose, and then also almost like the freckle bits by the whiskers of the nose, just using my 210 MAC brush to get really small points on this. And we're just going to start by filling in the nose, using that black again, and just create the shape around the edges. And we're just going to outline his eyes, just create a lot more shape and definition. And also his frown lines and his anger lines, we're just going to emphasize those as well and smudge them all in together with a bit of shading brush afterwards. And we're just going to use either a dark green or a black, like Carbon from MAC, blend it all out and make it look a little bit more moody. And I redid some of the lines around his nose, so I'm just going back in to create them, and I'm just doing a little bit more shading around them as well, just to give the emphasis that the lines are a little bit deeper in the skin. And I'm using my dark green eyeshadow with a bigger brush just to create a bit more shading around the skin. Now using my stippling sponge, I'm just pressing lightly over the nose area to give the appearance of open pores, which you can see he does when you look closely up to his skin. Now using that good old spirit gum again from Pam, just tapping it, trying to get it really sticky, and then applying the Crepe hair, which I bought online. And you just pull it apart yourself and just stick it on. It's not the nicest of things to use, but it's given a great effect for his sort of messy hair around his face. You can use spirit gum directly over your brow hair as well. Just tap it to activate it again. It will come off. Remember, you need a remover to get spirit gum off. So remember, you need the MME, which is what I normally use. Just be careful around your eyes when you're using it on a cotton pad. Now this crepe hair was a bit too green for me, so I'm spraying a yellow over the top to give it a lighter green effect to make it more natural. And lastly, putting a few false corner lashes on the outside of his eyes to give the effect that he has on his lashes. And I hope you liked it, guys. If you did, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out tomorrow because there'll be a new Christmas character out. Guess who it's going to be?